2 of the Oceans Dirt Wars Fall NASCAR Heat 5 Late Model Speed Week. And the qualifying sessions have been complete, so now we are just waiting on the first group feature for them to make their lobby and get everyone in, and we will be ready to rock and roll with the first feature. And thanks to all the people that watched last night. We very appreciate it here at Oceans Dirt Warriors. And hopefully tonight you guys will enjoy the second night. And we have a total of 22 cars between both groups tonight. So we should have a very solid field of race cars here tonight. So we are very pleased and happy with how everything went here tonight. We got a lot more cars here tonight in both ones. So Group A feature is going to look like this. On the pole here tonight here at Texas for the first feature will be Heat 0819. And he's looking to pick up a win. And outside pole of him will be Tiny Hammer in the number 10 machine. And starting third, it'll be Superline 9 in the number 99. And starting fourth will be T. Tyndall in the 32. And starting fifth will be Mohawk in the 56. Starting sixth will be Irish Miner in the 38. Starting seventh will be Big Easy in the number 4. And starting eighth will be Ginger in the 87. And starting ninth, who had a very impressive debut last night in Oceans Dirt Wars, it's Bobby Shop Racing in the number 7. Starting 10th will be the Maverick in the number 90 car. Starting 11th will be Dave Rule Racing. And rounding out the field for Group A will be Hayes Boy Racing. And Group B feature later on after this one will look like this. On the pole will be Burnout in the number 76 car. Outside of him will be T-Dub in the number 60. Starting third will be JD Money in the number 37. Starting fourth will be the Wild Joker in the number 17 machine. And starting fifth will be Crazy Gene in the 00. Starting sixth will be Rob Nation. Starting seventh will be Danger Kid, and round out the field due to a lag out in his qualifying session will be last night's winner, Randman, in the number 5. So he will have a little bit of a hill to climb here tonight. And we already have 5 guys in the race lobby. And we already have our invite, just waiting for them to get everyone in and tell me when to join. And the point standings after last night, obviously there's going to be a few guys that are tied. But going into tonight, your points leaders for Speed Week is Randman and Tiny Hammer. And the only way they will not break the tie, the only way they can break the tie tonight is they both finish a different position. That is the only way they will break their tie here tonight. And then tied for second place, but actually third, is Raj Frother and T-Dub. After their impressive finishes last night, Heat 0819 and Bobby Shop are tied for third technically. And tied for fourth is Danger Kid and Rum Nation. And tied for fifth is Crazy Gene and Big Easy. And tied for sixth, there's 3 guys that had 6th place points. X-Rose, the Irish Miner, and Superline. And the reason for Superline is because he lagged out last night during the Group B main and was 6th when he lagged out. And tied for 7th is T. Tyndall and Maverick. And tied for 8th is Hayes Boy and Mohawk. In 9th place points, all alone, dead last, is Ginger in the 28 car. And we are 9 cars into the lobby. They are just about ready to go. They got 3 more cars coming at you for Group A. And a very interesting field of race cars for this group feature. And if anyone's watching this right now live and want to put any comments, who do you think is going to pick up the Group A feature that I just named a list of very good amount of drivers that are in that race? We are just waiting on the last person here. And here we go, folks. All 12 are in, and we are going to be ready to go to give you the first race here tonight. And got another invite from Mohawk. And just waiting on here when to join and told when to join, and we will be ready to come at you with this first. And here we go, folks. We were told to join by Superline 9, and here we go. Are you ready? And here we go. First race of the evening here at Texas for the Group A main event here this evening. And on the pole is going to be Hito 819 and Tiny Hammer in at number 10, the Season 4 defending champion. And we will see 12 of the fastest NASCAR Heat 5 super late models bringing it at you for 100 laps here in the Group A main event here at Texas. And just waiting for them to load in, and we will present to you some. And here we go. We are ready to bring the sandbags. Fire up the dirt here at Oceans Dirt Wars, and we are underway. Hito 819 slides up the track here early, and Tiny Hammer's right down underneath him. He and Tiny side by side for the lead in the first corner. Hito 819 and Tiny Hammer door to door at the line. There's Superline 9 and the 99. Tiny got a little loose. T10 wanted to check up. So now him and Superline are side by side in the corner. And T10 and Superline slid up and hit the one out of 3 wide for fourth position. Oh, and we got a tangle up with Superline in another car. There's Mohawk in the 56. He was the other tangle. And look at Irish Miner. He's all the way up to 4th already in that 38. Hito 819 firmly out in the lead here early in this one. Irish Miner, and now Ginger passed him on the top. What a pass by Ginger. That high side's coming in early. And now Big Easy's looking 3 wide between Bobby Shop, Irish Miner, and Big Easy. Big Easy trying to get that top line going here at Texas. Again, they are 3 wide coming out of 4. Big Easy trying to pass him out. Bobby Shock got that bottom working. And there's Big Easy, almost a 4-car battle for position here early as the top 3 separate themselves. Ginger kind of got a little bit out of that battle now. And there's Ginger in the 87. Can he get his first career Oceans Dirt Warriors win here tonight in that 87? There's Bobby Shop racing in the number 7 looking underneath Big Easy. Now they're all spread out. There's the Maverick 90. Got some company behind him with Hayes Boy and Irish Miner. And Hayes Boy got a little loose in the Maverick. Checked up there for not hitting the wall. And there's Dave Rule in the number 17 machine and Superline 9. They're all battling door to door towards the back of this field. Superline 9 trying to pull a slider, and he'll make it work on Dave Rule. There's Hayes Boy racing in the Maverick. Mohawk got shuffled to the back, and there is your leader, folks. Heat 0819. He finished third last night. Definitely wants to pick up a win here tonight at Texas. And if Tiny Hammer gets the win, we'll have our first repeat winner of the week. But if he can hold him off, we will not have a repeat winner. And let's see what line Mr. Heat 0819 is run. He has got 8 career wins here in Oceans Dirt Wars. He definitely knows how to get it done here in Oceans Dirt Warriors. He's one of our veterans in the league. But Heat right now is firmly out front. Texas is one of his strong suit tracks. Tiny Hammer as well. He's in that second spot. Got a little bit of a cushion right now over T10, but once lap traffic comes into play, that's what's going to make things very interesting. There's Superline 9 and a 99. They're all battling towards the back. There's T10, and we got our... Oh, look at this battle towards the back! And Mohawk got spun up just a little bit there. Never mind, that was just a lag spike. There's Irish Miner in that 38 car. Hayes Boy cut up in front of him just a little bit. Mohawk will get the spot. And there's Big Easy in that number 12 car. Right now he's trying to hold off Bobby Shop Racing, who got an impressive finish last night here in Oceans Dirt Warriors in his group feature last night. He got third last night in his. Now Bobby Shop looking underneath Big E's, and we are under caution. And we probably went about close to 20 laps in, I would say, but we are under caution here early in this one. Definitely not wanted Heat 0819 to see, but in a way it might be what he wanted to see, because now it's going to be a lot longer till he has to deal with lap traffic. So that's the positive side for Heat 0819, and Tiny Hammer likes to see that, though. Now he gets a chance to get him on the outside as long as he doesn't get shuffled back through pitting. There's T10 to 18 looking for a big win here tonight. There's Mohawk in the 56. Irish Miner still searching for his first win. There's Big Easy in the 12. Ginger also searching for his first win. He's come close a couple times. And here we go, father and son on the front row. And here we go. We are ready to fly and stir the hatches, and we are back underway for the second part of Group A. Heat 0819 and T10 door to door. He pushed up a little, and that's going to allow T10 to hit the wall. Not exactly what Heat wanted to do there. Guarantee it wasn't on purpose. But T10 to 18 got pushed up into the wall. Just under 3 wide for position. Tiny Hammer got shuffled in the back. And they are able to keep it clean. 3 and 4 wide. Irish Miner slid up into the wall. And something happened to Tiny. Never mind, that was just a lag spike. Him and now Superline and Tyndall getting into it a little bit there. No harm, no foul. We will stay clean and green. There's Mohawk, folks. Mohawk came from the back up towards the front. And that 5th spot, he pushed a little bit and sent his boy up into the wall. No harm, no foul. And there is Ginger, folks. Ginger is in second now. Ginger has capitalized, but can he beat one of the best guys on NASCAR Heat 5, known as Heat 0819? Can Ginger get it done in that 87? That is going to be a key critical. And there's Bobby Shop again, folks. Last night he capitalized on a first caution. Now he's doing it again in that 3rd position. Bobby Shop likes these early cautions, it looks like. But the Maverick, folks, the Maverick is up to 4th in that number 13, so something to keep your eyes on. There's Dave Rule in that number 17 trying to battle with the Irishman. And we have got a heck of a battle up here throughout mid-pack. Tiny Hammer and Superline and Tyndall all trying to come up through there, battling with Mohawk. Hayes Boy trying to look underneath Big Easy in that 12. Now we're back to the race leader, Heat 0819, trying to stretch his muscles now. Trying to pull away and get himself a big win. There's Tiny Hammer in the number 10. Riding along here with Mohawk in the 56. Tiny Hammer's worked his way up to 6 now. Superline and the rest of them trying to work underneath. But they were not able to make it work. And there's Superline 9 into 99. He is closing in on your Season 4 champ, Tiny Hammer. There's T. Tyndall 18. He got shuffled through the pack a little bit. And Mohawk now in that 5th spot. But now Tiny Hammer trying to get around Mohawk. Tiny's got a good run on that bottom side of the racetrack, but Mohawk will hold him off. There is Irish Miner in that 38. Big Easy in the 4. Ginger in the 28. There's his hood view. Trying to catch up the heat. There's Bobby Shop racing in the number 7 car. The Maverick right now in a career best 4th place running, but not for long as Mohawk and Tiny Hammer and company are catching the Maverick. And look at the run, Excel, almost 4 wide coming out of that corner. Mohawk now pressured Maverick. He's trying to push him up, slide him up a little bit. Tiny Hammer trying to make it 3 wide, but he had to brake check because Mohawk cut into his line. Look at Superline trying to make that high side work. There's Dave Rule at 17, riding cool and collecting the back early. There's Hayes Boy racing. And at number 4, back to Hito 819, who's got a cool, comfortable lead right now. And he's gelling his heat pads right now as he's got a coolant right in sight. Right now, Heat is not having to go all balls to the blazing buffalo wings right now. He can just cool down, sit back, have himself a cold one, and enjoy his race. Right now, he has got a pretty good, significant lead right now in that 36 machine. There's Tiny Hammer and a number 10 trying to make it 3 wide for 5th as Mohawk made the pass for 4th. Now can Tiny Hammer make the pass on the Maverick? He's looking on the inside. Barely pushes him up. Oh, what acceleration the Maverick had coming out of that corner. Now Superline gonna make it almost 3 wide. He had to check up. Now Tiny Hammer will make the pass on the Maverick. Next, Superline 9 and that 99. There is T. Tyndall 18 in that 32. Mohawk in the 56, wiggling, banging around. He's trying to flex his Mohawk. Fusique, can he get up and get himself a big win here tonight? He's looking good here at the short track known as Texas. There's Irish Miner and Hayes Boy battling hard right now. Hayes Boy not really sure what he's trying to accomplish there, but Irish Miner able to get underneath him anyway for the position. There is Big Easy in that number 12 car, trying to come up through in the all-orange paint ski. Now Ginger's got company. Bobby Shop Racing has got himself a shop right now. His car is cruising and doozing in that Bobby Shop. He is trying to get his Bobby Shop chassis into that 2nd spot. Ginger is trying to hold him off, but Bobby Shop Racing right now is looking good in that number 7. And here he comes, folks. Ginger. Oh, and Ginger cut him out just a tad. No harm, no foul there. No, I don't think he purposely tried to do it. Just had a real good run and nowhere to go. For Bobby Shop. Now Bobby Shop's going to have another run on him again in the corner. Ginger letting that bottom go. He has enough faith in his car right now to let that bottom go. He's not trying to cut him off or block, and he's staying and running his line. But Bobby Shop's looking real comfortable right now. In that number 7, there's the Maverick. He's back into that, looks like 7th position as Superline tried to make a move on Tiny Hammer, who's still trying to work his way around Mohawk. Now Hito 819's closing in on his boy T. Tyndall. And Heat has got a really big lead right now, folks. He's probably got at least a quarter of a straightaway advantage. Tiny Hammer looking underneath Mohawk, and they both make a little bit of contact, and Tiny will make the pass. Now Superline trying to make it 3 wide. Can Superline get in the 4th spot? We still got a good battle for 2nd. Oh, they're 3 wide for 4th. Tiny Hammer got pushed just a little bit by Mohawk, which helped him out. Now Superline making that bottom side work. Trying to get around Mohawk for the 5th position. What a good 3-car battle for 4th position right there. Superline now in that 99. Trying to work on Mohawk in a 56. That's the interesting thing I've been seeing so far in Texas, guys, is these guys are making every single inch of this racetrack work. And you've seen a lot of passes on every lane right now. And that's showing you this track is very racy right now. And it should be a really good rest of the night of racing. And there's on board with T. Tyndall. Mohawk now trying to hold off Superline for that 5th spot. And there's Irish Miner in the 38. Still has not been able to get around Hayes Boy in that 4 car. Big Easy in the 12. Battling with the Maverick. Big Easy trying to make another gain of position in that number 12 car. Every position is critical, folks, in this speed week. Every spot counts and matters for points heading in to the final finale night. The difference between you starting 10th place or 12th place, every point matters. Big Easy trying to get underneath the Maverick, and he caught it, checked up just for a second there. He didn't want to push him up into the wall. There is Ginger in that 2nd spot, but he's got a rear view of the Bobby Shop Racing. And at number 7, Ginger has had a real solid run, but for how long? And Tiny Hammer is catching both of them, folks. That is right, your Season 4 champion is reeling them in. Oh, and Ginger slipped up. That's going to Bobby Shop to try to make a slide job. But one thing I can say right now when I'm watching these two is every time Ginger knows that Bobby Shop's got a good look on the inside, he knows he's going to try to pull a slider, he comes down just a little bit to where he knows he can't pull it off. And that's the smart thing that Ginger is doing right now. He's making it very difficult for Bobby Shop to complete the pass. And the Maverick 90 looks like he just passed Mohawk. Now Big Easy working on Mohawk in that 56 car. They are battling right now for 5th, but the Maverick comfortably in that 6th spot. Looks like he's lagging around just a little bit. Now look at the run Mohawk is having on that outside. Mohawk just passed him. Oh, and he almost did, but he hit the wall. Coming out of the corner now, he's going down low. Big Easy checked up for him. I don't think Mohawk quite knew he was there, as he kind of had a little bit of ricochet moment off the wall. And there's been action all over this racetrack there in this main event right now. And there's Dave Rule in that 17 car. Hayes Boy Racing in that 4 machine. And Hito 819 now trying to get around his boy T. Tyndall. That's the first lap car victim. Heat is trying to make that high side work. T. Tyndall is not letting him have it. Heat's trying to make it work on the outside. Can he complete the pass on the outside of T. Tyndall? And they got a 3-car battle for second. Heat knows he's got to get around his boy. And his boy will not let him have it easily, I tell you that. T. Tyndall's making life very difficult right now for his pops. Heat switches lane for a crossover, trying to look for a slide job. Can T. Tyndall hold the outside? And he will. T. Tyndall will not go a lap down without a fight. He's probably telling his pops right now, if you want me a lap down, come and take it. He is making Heat really earn it right now in that number 36. And look at this, folks, almost a 3-wide battle for second. Bobby Shop got stuck behind Ginger. That's going to allow Tiny Hammer to close the door on both of them. What does Tiny Hammer have to do to get this done to get into second? I mean, do these guys have enough time to catch Heat? I mean, Heat is getting held up by his boy right now, so these guys can slowly reel in. It looks like they are starting to reel in Heat thanks to the help of T. Tyndall. In that 32, he will not get out of the way. Now Dave Rule got stuck in the wall. That's going to allow T. Tyndall and Heat to make the pass. Now T. Tyndall slipped. Heat looking underneath. And we still got a 3-wide battle for that second spot. Mohawk and Big Easy now battling for position. And Mohawk's got Irish Miner as he passed the Maverick. And the Maverick's falling apart ever so slightly in at number 13. And Irish Miner now trying to gain some more positions here as he's working on Mohawk and Big Easy. And Superline 9 has separated himself. Now they're 3 wide for second. Ginger and Bobby Shop. Can Bobby Shop finally make the pass on Ginger? That is the question. Heat's getting held up in lap traffic. They are closing in on Heat. 3 wide again. Now Tiny got Bobby Shop. Tiny Hammer in third. Can he get one more spot? And try to run down Heat. Heat is getting held up. Tiny Hammer in that third spot now. Tiny Hammer's got a machine, folks. If Tiny Hammer can get around Ginger, I bet you any money he's going to have a shot at Heat, with Heat getting held up. And that's one thing I will say, folks, I've noticed over the past 2 seasons plus of streaming on YouTube is Heat's a very good driver, but his one little bit of a weakness is lap traffic, and right now you are seeing it. He is having a heck of a time getting around his boy T. Tyndall right now in that 32, but can he make the pass? T. Tyndall is giving him a war right now and not letting him have the pass, which is allowing the second, third, and fourth place car. Look at that. They are closing in on Heat. They are closing in. And if they do close in on Heat, this is going to be a very exciting finish. Now Heat trying to finally make the pass on T. Tyndall. And I think he does, folks. Yes, he does. Heat has finally made the pass on T. Tyndall. But you know T. Tyndall going to try to get him back. Now Tiny looking for that second spot. And Tiny Hammer has made it up to second. Oh, and he just barely squishes Ginger just a little bit. Tiny Hammer in that second spot now. Now does Tiny have enough time to catch Heat? But Heat is not held up anymore by a lap car. So now Tiny Hammer, what does he do here? He has got to try to catch up to T. Tyndall and get around him cleanly without Tyndall holding him up. There's Superline 9 and the 99. He's trying to catch up. Right now he's in a solid 5th place finish. There is T. Tyndall 18 in that 32. There is Mohawk in that 56. Mohawk right now, they're all spread out, but Irish Miner still giving them a war right now in that 38. There is Big Easy in the number 12. And what a race we have had, folks, so far. We have seen action-packed the whole 100 laps. Only one caution as we're getting down to the last few laps remaining of this main event. Now they're kind of getting spread out. You can tell their tires are starting to get worn out now. And it's a lot harder for these guys to make passes as the race goes on. And we just had one in the wall there, which was Irish Miner. Oh, and luckily he was invisible, or else he would have tasted the Irish of the Miner, known as Irish Miner, in at 38. He would have definitely got himself a deck lid full of metal if he would have not went invisible, but luckily enough he did. So now Heat is starting to pull away again, folks. Heat is starting to check out once again in at 36, and I think that might have been his winning move, getting around his boy T. Tyndall in at 32. But now Tiny's closing in on the lap car of T. Tyndall, but the Tiny wasted all of his tires trying to get up to second. He got shuffled in the back on that restart, had to work his way all the way up to second. Tiny Hammer's got a really good machine here at Texas, I can tell you that. But does he have enough to catch Heat? I don't really know if he does. Getting down to the last few laps of this Group A feature. Superline 9 trying to work the bottom, trying to find some grip, moisture, what's left in this racetrack. There is T. Tyndall in the 32, Mohawk in the 56. And there's Irish Miner in the 38, a lap car victim. There is Big Easy in that number 12 trying to catch up. And there is Ginger. He's trying to get his spot back from Tiny Hammer. And now Bobby Shop still has been trying to get around Ginger for that 3rd position. There's Bobby Shop in that 4th spot. He's not been able to get around Ginger this whole time. And there's Dave Rule in the 17 car. Hayes Boy Racing in the 4. And there is your race leader, folks. Hito 819 looking for career win number 9 here tonight. This will be his 2nd ever career victory here at Texas, here in Oceans Dirt Warriors. He's won 1 league race before here at Texas. Trying to get it done here tonight. Hito 819 coming down to the last closing laps. And Tiny Hammer did get around that lap car, folks. Tiny Hammer got around Tyndall. He's only got one thing in mind, and that is to try to repeat here tonight. Can he get it done? Hito 819 has got a really good, comfortable lead right now. Superline 9 in that 99 machine. There's T. Tyndall right now, lap car victim right around. And Bobby Shop made the pass, folks. Bobby Shop is now finally in that 3rd spot over Ginger. And Ginger trying to battle back to get himself a podium here tonight. Ginger's having a lot better run than he did last night in that 87. And there is Bobby Shop in the number 7 car. The Maverick 90 in at number 13. There's Hayes Boy Racing in the 4. Oh, he almost got loose and spun out in the 4. Now Heat's got more lap traffic coming up. But how many more laps is there in the tank for Heat? But now, if Heat gets held up in lap traffic, and he's got about a full straightaway right now ahead of Tiny Hammer, just about. But now he's got lap traffic in front of him. Is it enough for Tiny Hammer to catch up? All depends on how many laps there is. Oh, and Dave Rule. Oh, and Heat will make the pass on Dave Rule. Now Heat's got to get around at least 2 to 3 more lap cars, depending on how many laps there is left in this main event. He's got Hayes Boy Racing to deal with. Tiny Hammer is really hoping right now that he gets held up like he did before. I mean, that time he got held up for a good 10 to 15 laps. I guarantee you they knocked at least a second or second and a half off from the lead he had. But now with this lap traffic again, it's helping the rest of the guys out that are trying to chase Heat. There's Mohawk. He gave up the spot to Big Easy. And the number 12 Irish Miner in the 38. There is Ginger in the 87 car. And he is trying so desperately hard to get his spot back from the Bobby Shop Racing in that 3rd spot. And there is Heat. Heat right now is held up in lap traffic as we get down to probably the last closing laps of this main event. Tiny Hammer's got to get around Dave Rule, and then he has a set sight on Heat. But now the Maverick and Hayes Boy are holding up your leader. Can Heat get it done? Heat 0819 trying to look underneath Hayes Boy. He's going down on the bottom, see if there's any traction left. But it still looks like the middle and the top is the preferred line. Now Heat's trying to go up there and search for that traction. Can he get it done? And Heat 0819 trying to get around these 2 lap cars. There is Tiny Hammer and that 10 machine. We're all spread out clean and green. Getting down to the last few moments of this Group A feature event here at Texas. Mohawk in the number 56. There's Irish Miner in the 38. And either a caution has come out or that is the race. One of the two, but it might be the race. And it looks like that is the race, folks. So your winner is Heat 0819 in that number 36. And we will get him in here for the post-race interview here real quick, and then I will send a message to Group B to get there ready to go, and then we will have one more feature coming right at you. Just waiting to get back in the lobby. Congratulations to Heat 0819. Look at that blistering lap time with a 14.303. But now we will get Heat in here real quick as he picks up the Group A feature win for Texas. And for the post-race interview here real fast. And then we will be off to Group B. And what did you guys think of that race, folks? I see you guys are blowing up that message board chat. So very appreciative of all the support we're getting here throughout this whole week. And let us know what y'all thought of that race. I thought that was a heck of an awesome performance by these guys. And here he is, folks. Can you hear me, Heat? All right, Bubba. Your winner here tonight for the Group A feature here at Texas, Heat 0819. Picks up the win here tonight. Congratulations on your ninth career win, man. How you feeling? I mean, you had to be pretty nervous. You got held up for quite a while in lap traffic. I mean, I knew you were trying to buy your time, wait your moment to make the clean move to seal your win, and you did, and it paid off for you, man. Congratulations, Heat. Mm-hmm. All right, well, I mean, it looked really good, action-packed racing tonight. I mean, you guys put on a heck of a show, and we all appreciate it. Congratulations, Heat. I love to talk to you more, bud, but I got another feature waiting, so we'll let you go, and we will see you tomorrow night at Drebin, Heat. Congratulations, buddy. Yeah, absolutely, no problem. We'll see you tomorrow night, Heat. Yeah, you too. Alrighty, folks, so now I'm gonna get a hold of Group B here and tell them they can start the lobby, and we will. Already just waiting on. Alrighty, folks, here we go. They are ready to go, and we're just waiting until they start the lobby here, and then we are ready to roll it out. And ready for one. And here we go, folks. We were told to join. Are you ready for the final race this evening for Group B? And we will see who gets it done. 9 cars in the race lobby. And are you guys ready for Group B for the second race of this evening here at Texas? And we have got Burnout in the 76 and T-Dub in the 60 on the front row. And we are ready to go for the second and final 100 lap main event. That first one was good. We'll see if this one is just as good or tops it here tonight. And we are ready to present you some good high racing, fast racing. And here we go, Burnout and T-Dub, ready to show you what Oceans Dirt Warriors has, and we are underway for the Group B feature. Burnout in at number 76 right now. Oh, and he pushes up early here on lap number 1. Who is going to get the opening lap lead between T-Dub and Burnout? It is going to be T-Dub as he leads the opening lap. And here comes the Wild Joker and JD Money battling for the lead here early. T-Dub, look at this, folks. This is a fast lobby. It's only 9 cars, but we have got a fast, action-packed lobby. And there's JD Money and the Wild Joker in at number 17 in that third spot. T-Dub is holding his own right now, but he's got some of the fastest all-time guys in this main event. Crazy Gene trying to get a good line going. Randman's already passed a couple cars. Crazy Gene holding his own. Randman has passed 3 cars. Can Randman go 2 for 2? Tiny Hammer couldn't quite do it. Randman, you know he's got a very fast hot rod. He's already up into that 5th position. There is Rum Nation in that 28. There is Danger Kid in that 22. And we've got 9 strong cars here in this one. We had 12 in the first one. So very good showing here tonight. Now Randman's in 4th as he gets around JD Money. And T-Dub got past. He's back to 3rd in that number 60. The Wild Joker's in that 2nd spot. Burnout right now holding his own in that 76. Redman right now in that 4th spot. JD Money trying to get it back. Raj Father in that 6th position right now. There is the Wild Joker in that number 17 Joker paint scheme, and he is looking really strong right now in that 17. But Radman's got company in JD Money. There is Crazy Gene, and they're going to make it 3 wide for that 7th spot between Rum Nation, Danger Kid, and Crazy Gene. Danger Kid just passed 2 cars now. Rum Nation in that 28 trying to make something on the bottom. And we seen in that first Group A feature, folks, these guys are really making every line work. Right now you're seeing more of the middle and top. Haven't seen the bottom get worked in yet. T-Dub trying to hold off Radman. The Wild Joker slids up, hits the wall. Burnout's got a good lead. And Raj Father, can he get around JD Money? Randman had to start next to last, same with Raj Father, because them two both lagged out of their qualifying lobby. And they went from starting in the front row last night to starting in the back row here tonight. But now Raj Father trying to get around JD as they are door to door right now for that 5th position. And Raj Father will make the pass on JD, but Burnout has got a really solid lead right now in that 76. Can he get it done? He is not won in forever. He has 8 career wins. It has been almost 2 full seasons since Burnout has seen victory lane here in Oceans Dirt Wars, but you know he'd love to see it. Redman now, he is coming up through. He's trying to get around T-Dub. T-Dub blocked Randman. He is trying so, but now look at Randman, folks. He's trying to make that top middle line work to get around T-Dub, and Randman will make the pass for 3rd over T-Dub. And the Wild Joker in that 2nd spot. Randman now is up to 3rd, folks. He started 9th, and he's up to 3rd. JD Money, but look at Raj Father is piling at 5. He's making some moves here. But the Wild Joker and Burnout got very solid cars in their own rights right now. The Wild Joker is trying to catch up to Burnout. And we will see if lap traffic comes into play at all in this Group B feature. This Crazy Gene is trying to catch up to Rum Nation and Danger Kid. Looks like these guys are flip-flopping in the back right now. We are just about all single file here early, but Danger Kid trying to make that bottom side work, and now we are back on board with the Gator Man himself, Randman, and Raj Father and T-Dub battling hard for that 4th spot, and T-Dub got right on the back hood of Randman. in that 5. You know, T-Dub would love to get his spot back. And last night he finished second in the Group B feature, and he's in Group B as well tonight. And Raj Father in at number 5, trying, and Crazy Gene. Oh no, that's T-Dub. My mistake. Raj Father trying another slider, and look at the run T-Dub had out of the corner. But Raj Father finally will make the pass on T-Dub. Now JD Money trying to make it work. But Burnout, folks, right now is being burned on fire because he is in cruise control right now. And at 76, and you know he definitely does not want to see a caution because you got 2 really fast guys and the Wild Joker and Randman behind him. Burnout knows he's got to just keep his composure, keep running his laps, and he might put that 76 blue, yellow, and black unique paint scheme in victory lane here tonight. In that 76. T-Dub in that number 60 right now, back in 5th. Now we've seen some passing here. JD Money in that 37 car, trying to work his way into a good, decent spot right now. And there is the Wild Joker in that 17. He's been in second ever since the drop of the Green Bay. Basically now Randman's looking on the Joker. Randman has caught up to the Wild Joker. And Randman has got a hot rod, folks. Randman is closing in on the Wild Joker for that second spot. Can Randman make the pass on the Wild Joker? Randman is trying to make every line possible work in that 17 right now. There is Crazy Gene in the 00, Rum Nation in the 28, Danger Kid in the 22. And we are back with that battle there. Now Raj Father is trying to close the door on Randman and the Wild Joker for that second spot with them 2 battling. That's allowing the Raj Father to close the door in at number 5 machine. And T-Dub right now sidling the top 5, and now it's basically a single file, follow the leader type race right now here in Group B. But T-Dub right now is trying to get back where he was, and there's JD Money in that number 37. Nice to see him join with us in this unique paint scheme here tonight. And there, oh, and look, we got a battle for second. Randman trying to pull the door on the Wild Joker. The Wild Joker got in the wall. Him and Randman made a little bit of contact there, not allowed Raj Father to make the pass as well. They made just a little bit of contact there. Randman now in second. What has he got to do to get a close in on Burnout in that 76 though? That is going to be the key question. Can Burnout hold off Randman in that 5? But Randman's got company. But there's Rum Nation, Crazy Gene, and Danger Kid still battling for that 7th spot. Probably one of the best close battles here on the racetrack. And Danger Kid right now running in that 9th position. He came all the way back up to 4th last night in his feature in Group A. And Randman now starting to separate himself a little bit. Now he's only got 1 car left to hunt down, and that is Burnout in that 76. And Burnout has led since the drop of the green, but can he hold off Randman? Raj Father is right there in the 5, but the Wild Joker is closing back in on Raj Father in that 5. Randman in that 2nd position. He is closing the gap just a little bit on Burnout in that 76. Randman in that 2nd spot. He's got plenty of time. No lap cars either to help Burnout or Randman. So it's going to be mano a mano. But now Raj Father trying to close the gap on Randman. Raj Father is running a heck of a good race once again in that number 5 machine. And now the Wild Joker is trying to get underneath him. Raj Father is hunting down Randman like a sack of bullets right now. Both of the number 5s in this event here this week are trying so desperately hard to catch Burnout right now in that 76, but Burnout's still holding a decent lead, but Randman's trying to chip away at it in that number 5, but he is bringing Raj Father with him, and now T-Dub is closing in on the Wild Joker. Can T-Dub make the pass on the Wild Joker? T-Dub's trying to get in there. Can we see a 4-car battle for that second spot? Now the Wild Joker gets tight. Now he's going to allow T-Dub to close the door on him, and Raj's father is looking underneath Randman. There's Crazy Gene. He hits the wall. Rob Nation and Danger Kid both will make the pass on Crazy Gene. But now Crazy Gene got a heck of a good run on the outside. They're 3 wide. Just about. And Danger Kid trying to hold off Crazy Gene. He will. And they shuffle each other out. And there is Randman, and Raj's father is hunting him down. Raj's father is right there. Can Raj's father make the pass on Randman? He came so close to passing him last night. Can he do it again? Raj's father is there in that 5. He has got a very strong race car in that number 5. Raj's father is looking underneath again. We seen it last night at Eldora. Can he pull off a miracle and get the pass on Randman? I think with Raj's father pushing Randman, that is helping him close in on Burnout. That is helping him for sure. And Raj's father is helping Randman out in a way in that 5. They are bump drafting each other, closing in on Burnout in that 76. And that is definitely helping Randman for sure. But now Raj's father trying to look on the outside of him. And that is definitely what Randman wanted. Them two both, I think, have got faster cars than Burnout right now. And also, fair game, if Burnout can get their draft sucked into the back of his, that also could help out Burnout as well in that 76. Now Raj's father once again looking underneath Randman for that second spot. They are bound door to door, and they're closing in on Burnout for the lead now. We're probably over halfway in this main event as they have finally caught the leader. Will Randman make a sweep here tonight in that number 5? Can Burnout hold him off in that 76? Raj's father trying everything he can, and there is Burnout in that 76. You can guarantee right now his car looks a little burnout right now, but can he go and drink a quick shot of kerosene and some adrenaline fuel right now? Because I can guarantee right now this boy Burnout is sweating like bullets right now. He sees Raj's father and Randman closing in him like a pack of hyenas. Can anyone pass Burnout? Now Randman looked underneath Burnout, saw it, and he came down at Randman's line. Burnout's got to be careful. He's leaving that whole bomb, and Tobias is in that 4th spot now. I'm sorry, T-Dub. T-Dub is in that 4th spot, and Randman and Raj's father have caught the leader. Wild Joker and JD Money, everyone else is spread out around the racetrack except for the top 3, and we will get back to the battle for the lead. Raj's father finally trying to make his move on Randman. Raj's father is right there underneath. What a race now for the lead. They have closed in on Burnout in that 76. Now Randman trying to look on the outside. Oh, Burnout, and Burnout knows he's got to try to hold off Randman. He shot off like a rocket. Now he hit the wall. Randman will take the lead. Randman has gotten the lead. Unbelievable driving right now. Raj's father trying to get second from Burnout. And at 70s, and Burnout lost handling of the car. Now Raj's father in second. Can Raj's father make the pass on Randman? Now it seems like he is the only car that has a shot at beating Randman in that number 5. Raj's father's got a strong hot rod as well. I mean, you can pretty much say I think he pushed Randman up to Burnout and got the lead. Now can Burnout try to capitalize and get that spot back? Now Randman has led the last 2 laps. Burnout led all of them except these past 2. What work by Randman and Raj's father, but now can Raj's father get one more job done? Him and Randman both started in the rear of this race, and now rear of the field, and now they are both battling for the lead to try to get this win here tonight. Randman and Raj's father almost door to door for the lead. Now Raj is looking at him again. Raj is right there. Raj's father side by side with Randman. Are they going to be able to get the lead here? Can Raj get it done? In at number 5 car, Randman is trying to hold off Rajfather. Rajfather had a look at him, but he could not make the pass. And now Randman trying to get it done. There's Burnout in that 76. There's T-Dub. T-Dub is showing some speed right now in that number 60. He is catching up to your leaders. JD Money in that 6th spot. He's trying to pass the Wild Joker in that number 17 car. The Wild Joker right now in that 5th position. And riding on board with the Wild Joker. He's trying to, can he go and get his Joker? Joker fingers all wild up. Can he get himself some speed going here as the laps are winding down? And I think we saw a battle again for the lead, and here it is. Randman and Rajfather almost door-to-door, panel to panel. Can Rajfather finally make it work on Randman? Randman, you know, has got Rajfather on your deck lid. Raj is underneath again. They are going to be side by side coming around. Can Rajfather get it done? Or will Randman get it done once again? What a race between these top two once again. Raj now look at Raj trying to make the outside work. But does Raj really want to do that though? Does he want to try to make the outside try to work? And then if he slips and hits the wall, then it's all for nothing. But you know he's got to try to do something if he's going to pass Randman in the 5 as the laps are starting to wind down. Who is going to get it, Rajfather or Randman? The number 5s, they are working really hard right now. Burnout and Sodley in that 3rd position in the 76 car. And thanks to the people that are watching, we have got a heck of a good race going on right now for the lead between Rajfather and Randman. That is about the best battle on the racetrack, and it is for the battle. And this is to get first place here tonight, get key crucial points heading in to tomorrow night at Drebin for night number 3. Rajfather trying to make that outside groove work. He knows it's now or never if he's going to beat one of the greatest drivers in Heat 5 history, known as Randman. But Rajfather right now is definitely making a name for himself. And at number 5, he has got just as even as a car as Randman. But can he do the one thing and outdrive Randman? That is the one thing no one's been able to do pretty much all year. But Rajfather is answering the call. Can Rajfather beat the unbeatable? Randman has looked unbeatable all season long. Rajfather knows he's got a lap car coming. He's just got to stay there right with Randman, and that might be his opportunity to get the win. Rajfather is right there. Burnout way back though, but he's in that 3rd spot. Burnout's got to try to figure out something to get some speed going at 76. Looks like he's a little loose coming out of the corner. But Rajfather is right there on Randman again. T-Dub and Rajfather making it side by side for the lead. And it did not work. Now Randman in the 5 car trying to get a little bit of separation. He has had Raj on his tail fin for probably the good to pass 20 some odd laps. And now JD Money just passed the Wild Joker for that 5th spot. The Wild Joker started on the front row, towards the front row. He got up to 2nd, now he fell all the way back to 6th. Rajfather, and Raj tapped the wall a little bit there. That's one thing Raj has got to be careful. He cannot try to do something that's going to affect his speed or lap times, hitting the wall on the outside, trying to make the move on Randman. He's got to be very cautious because you know Randman's going to be consistent every single lap. Rajfather in that 5 teed up, trying to find some traction on the bottom in that number 60. Back with Burnout in that number 76. We are getting down to the closing lap. Burnout has kind of gained a little bit on him, but Burnout had a really good significant lead early on, but his car definitely and his handling has went away in the 76. You can quite tell that for sure. There's JD Money in that 37. Crazy Gene in the 00. Rum Nation Dead Last there in the 28. Danger Kid trying to come up through, and we are on pretty much the only battle on the racetrack right now between Rodfather and Randman for that lead. And Randman is still holding off Rodfather, but for how long now? Can Raj finally make the pass on Randman and do it cleanly? Will he be able to take the lead off Randman? Rodfather is really working hard. This is probably the hardest I've seen Rodfather drive in a long time. Same with Randman. Rodfather did a really good line there. He's right there on Randman. Can he get underneath? Rodfather, now he's looking a little bit underneath. Raj is right there. Now can Raj make the pass? They are side by side. And Raj just could not. Well, now Raj! Raj is going to try, and he could not make it stick. He could not make the bottom stick. Randman powered a little bit ahead of him there. Raj tried to make a move on the bottom side of the racetrack. Here we go again. Rodfather trying to look underneath and cannot make the pass on Randman. Randman is running a really perfect race right now. Same with Rodfather. Now Rodfather's nooking him a little bit, trying to get him loose to make him slip up. Rodfather is on the rear Declan of Randman. Unbelievable racing right now. Randman is not nudging that line whatsoever, but Rodfather is right there on Randman. Rodfather is trying to be one of the best in the game here today on Heat 5. And we've got a lap car, Rum Nation, closing in on them. They are closing in on Rum Nation. This is definitely going to decide the race, folks. One of these lap cars is going to decide it on who slips up between Rodfather and Randman. Now Raj is going to run on the outside. Randman went down low. That was real weird to see Randman go down low like that. But I think Randman's trying to test his car down there because he knows he's going to have to do it here as he comes up to Rum Nation and the 28, but he's got Rodfather right on his rear deck lid. Rodfather is not letting this race go by any means. In that number 5, him and Randman are doing a heck of a war. Now Raj is right there, almost side by side at the line, coming down to the closing laps of this race. What is Randman thinking right now? Same with Raj. Oh, and he hits the wall. Raj cannot do that too many times or else this race will split through his fingers like it did last night. You cannot let Randman get any advantage. Now he is closing back on Randman. Now Rum Nation. And there's Burnout looking at this all. That lap car, Rum Nation, if he can hold them two up, this will allow Burnout and T-Dub to close the door. And it looks like Burnout's a little bit faster than he was there, but his handling quite hasn't come back. There's the Wild Joker in that 17. There is Crazy Gene in that 00. And there is Rum Nation. And now he's got the view of the two leaders as they are closing in on Rum Nation. And we are back to the lead as we're getting down to the last closing laps of this race. Rodfather's probably only got about maybe 20 to 15 laps left. Can he get his first ever Oceans Dirt Warriors win here tonight? And he is right there on Randman. Once again, now Rodfather trying to look underneath, but he cannot make the pass. And Rum Nation is right there. That's one. Rodfather's got to run on the inside. And he could not make the pass. Randman gets back around him on that outside. Couple times Rodfather has got right there to try to pass him. Uh-oh, Rum Nation's getting a little squirrely up there, right in front of your leaders as we're getting down to the last nitty-gritty of this Group B feature. What does Rodfather have? If he's going to have any challenge. Nice move there by Rodfather. He got loose, a little bit of handling. Now he's got a really good run on Randman, but he just cannot get it done. Rodfather is right there on Randman in that 5 car. Oh, Randman hits the wall! And that's going to allow Rodfather to try to get the lead. He could not get it there. That is the race, folks. What a finish. And your winner, once again, is Randman. And he will officially take over the Speed Week point standings lead But also, you gotta give a real applause for Raj Father as well in that number 5. He pressured Randman pretty much that entire race, and he almost got it done. But congratulations to Randman and Burnout in the 76 round out your top 3 finishers. T-Dub got 4th, JD Money got 5th, the Wild Joker was 6th, Danger Kid was 7th, Crazy Gene was 8th, and Rum Nation runs out your top 9 cars. Congratulations to Randman as we will get in for the post-race interviews. Here for your winner, Randman, here tonight. And we'll get him in the chat here. And look at them laps. Burnout had the fastest overall lap in that race, but all them laps right there, man, just goes to show you the talent and competition that is in. Sorry about that, I'm not supposed to make a lobby. But anyways, lost track of thought there. And we will get your winner, Randman, in here to talk. And to talk to him and see what he thinks. But you ought to know that Randman knows that he won that by the skin of his teeth. But he had a really strong car and got it done here tonight. We're going to wait here on Randman to join. And here he is, folks. Can you hear me, Randman?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. And your winner, once again here tonight, he's the only repeat winner here this season, and it is Randman and that number 5 machine. What do you think, Randman? I mean, that was a heck of a good race. You and Raj Father tore the house down. I mean, he was on your tail for probably the last 30 to 40 laps. You and him both had to come from the tail of the field to get up to the front, and you guys settled it out. What a good race, Randman, and congratulations on the win, man.
Yeah, man, that was wild. I'm still out of breath here. That race was intense. I definitely had to drive my tail off on that. There are a lot of fast guys in that, man, and I come from the back row, and it's hard, man, coming from the back and being able to conserve tires at the same time. Cause
Yep.
You gotta get up through the pack. But you also gotta know when you're in the back of your mind, you got 100 laps, and tire wear is going to be a factor. So I was trying to do a little bit of both, and I was just trying to keep the wheels under and keep it straight and get as much traction as I could, and just not spin, because I already knew, man, just starting from the back, I'm already not going to have as much tread as the guys up front. So I was just trying to conserve and push hard at the same time. And we got up there past Cobra Nation. I was behind him for a couple laps, and I showed him a nose there, and he got a little high. I'm not sure if I got into him a little bit or not. If I did, I apologize. But I thought it was clean on my end, but you never know with the server lag and whatnot. But when I got by him, we were pretty good. I mean, we caught up to top 2 there right away, and able to take Keith off. And after that, it was just back to conserve mode. After that, we just knew we were in control of the race, and it kind of set my own pace. I knew Raj was there. He gave me a hell of a fight. As long as he could. And, that was definitely one of the most hardest races I've been in so far, as trying to maintain the lead at the same time. But in the end, it paid off. Had to work for it a little bit tonight with lagging out of the qualifier, but it just puts on more of a show for the guys, people watching. Hopefully they enjoyed it. Everybody that watched, hopefully everyone enjoyed that and get a little views for it, and we'll see if we keep the momentum going for tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, when did you exactly know when Raj Father was there? Because I tell you what, I mean, I even said it to the viewers in the broadcast. I think what really helped you and Raj both is that you guys got right on each other and you guys drafted and you guys both were feeding off your speed together at the same time, and that's what helped you catch up to Burnout, because he had a really good lead at the beginning, and then you guys caught up to him within 10 laps once you guys got the second and third. And it was just incredible to watch.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate a lot of that had to do with like throttle control and maintaining. You know, when I knew when I got to third and I looked at the lap count and I seen over 60 to go, I uh I knew, you know, I can conserve, and you know I knew I was inching them little by little. I was inching them while I was
Hmm.
conserving. So you know, throughout the race, it made me a little bit happier. And you know, I know Tay. You know, he's a great driver, a great friend of mine, and great competitor all around. And you know, I knew he was trying to burn them up and just trying to get away as fast as he could. You know, run away and hide. And you know, you can't beat on him for that. You know, you were in a great race, but you know, I've been around this ball game a lot, and I just know when and when not, and how hard I could push it. And I knew
Hmm.
I was inching him closer and closer in conserve mode. So, you know, once we went about 45 to go, I really turned the wick up a little bit, and that's when you see me reel him in and by him. And Ian goes back to what you were saying with Raj Fowler, why we did what we did. You know, Raj Fowler kind of he has a similar driving style to mine as far as what he does and diving in the corners and you know waiting for it to heat up at the end and being there at the right time. And you know, us two coming from the back, you know, I'm sure he's seen what I was doing. I'm sure it helped him out and being able to get by guys and you know, but in the end, you know, you came out on top and couldn't be happier. And you know, once again, I appreciate everything you do.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem, Ray, man. I appreciate everything you guys do. And, you know, with you winning and Tiny Hammer getting second, now you got that, I think, a 10-point advantage heading into tomorrow night. So you ought to feel pretty happy with that, Rand, man. But I'm going to let you
Yeah,
go here
man.
real quick. But
Yeah, bro, for
congratulations on your
sure.
win tonight, man. And we will see you tomorrow night, Drebin, and we'll see if you can go 3 for 3 this week.
Yeah, buddy, that's the plan. You know, just be consistent. You know, be as consistent as we can, and just go from track to track. That's what's fun about it. You know, you're at a different track every night, different layout. You know, different setup, gearing, and
Hmm.
throws curveballs. But that's what it's all about to get in the big show, and we're ready for it. The results are showing it. You know, and like I said, coming from the back, I hope everyone watching tonight had a ball, and you know, it's only going to get better from here. And we'll see everyone tomorrow.
All right. Well, we will see you tomorrow, Rand, man. Congratulations on your win tonight, buddy. We will see you tomorrow night at Drebin.
I appreciate that, sir.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, buddy. Alrighty, folks, that will conclude tonight's racing action for night number 2 of the Speed Week here at Texas. We've got 3 more nights coming at you, 2 more nights. It'll be group racing. And then Friday, the final night, will be the finale for the second ever Race of Champions 200 finale main event, which will be 2 100 lap main events on the Friday night, the final night of the Speed Week. Which that night we will be doing heat races. Everyone will be lined up by points. And the only way we'll have a B main is if we have more than 24 cars in points for the Speed Week. If we have exactly 24, then everyone will just run the heats to determine where they'll be lined up, and then that's how we'll line them up for the 2 100 lap main events. But until tomorrow night, we will see you guys, everyone, tomorrow night, probably around 7:30 as we did the first 2 nights for night number 3 at Drebin. But congratulations to Hedo 819 and Randman on picking up tonight's prelim group feature wins. And thank you to everyone so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And you guys all have a wonderful, blessed evening. We'll see you, everyone, tomorrow night. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.